Damn it, we love the 90s.
Best era ever made.
Yeah, bitch, we grew up in the era, best known for the Nike Air Maxes, Michael Jackson, Bill Clinton.
These allegations are false.
Fresh Prince, the A-Team, Michael Jackson, 90s sweatshirts, non-violent hip-hop.
Remember Tupac, bitch?
Yeah, but most of all, 90s video games was the most legit era in gaming. It was the time you had to choose sides between the big N and those fucking assholes from SEGA.
Sega for life, bitch.
Here's the top 10 of the best video games ever made in the 90s. And it's made according to your opinion, because we took the entire top 10 straight from Metacritic.
Which took 6 fucking hours, goddammit.
Stop whining, you bitch! Here's the top 10. Number 11. Who doesn't remember the epitome of 90s point-and-click madness, Grim Fandango? It's one big fucking journey through hell, playing as a pretty sad version of the mighty Reaper himself. The core gameplay consists of clicking on lots of stuff and combining everything with everything. Such as turning a corkscrew into a pencil in order to start a microwave so you can frighten a telephone book, which then reveals the number you need to type into a safety lock, which contains—
Shut the fuck up, bitch! Just look at this shit.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
Number 10. Of course, the following game can be absent from our list, as the latest iteration of this fantastic shooting franchise will be released next week. Of course, we're talking about Half-Life. Half-Life was the world's first story-driven shooter. It was light years ahead of its time and for many gamers still hasn't been surpassed by other FPS shit. You're playing as Morgan Freeman, who has to save the world from all kinds of alien shit. It reaches perfection through a combination of shooting action, driving, amazing physics, all combined with a story that fucks your brain like there's no tomorrow.
Can't wait for next week. Number 9. Sometimes beautiful things get raped in their ass at their 16th birthday. But nothing got raped this much as the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater franchise. When we played the gut-wrenching 5th iteration of the skating series, we'd almost forget the first game was actually good. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 was revolutionary for its time. You experienced amazing freedom, a wide variety of tricks, and physics that came straight out of Newton's head. Isaac! The first Pro Skater came from a time when skateboarding was still cool and wasn't hijacked by today's longboarding hipster crap.
Farewell, Tone. Number 8. All motherfuckers who played the beloved Resident Evil games deem Resident Evil 2 as the best Resident Evil game ever made. And they're goddamn right. Of course, we love the tight corridors of the first one or the revolutionary controls of Resident Evil 4, but to truly show what survival horror was capable of, Raccoon City is legit.
Oh yeah! Number 7. Silent Hill. Sorry survival horror fans, but Silent Hill takes the horror cake.
No, bitch.
What?
I just saw the game first when I made the list. They have the fucking same score.
Don't be disrupting my shit, man.
They have that fucking same score.
Shut the fuck up, man!
You make the fucking list next time, bitch.
Fuck, I got something for you, bitch. I got this for you, man!
Je kan echt de tering krijgen, man.
Gast, doe even normaal, man! Hey, stop de opnames, kappen!
Number 6. Our number 6 spot is reserved for the founding father of console-based shooters, Goldeneye. Nobody expected Rare to create this bloody piece of 007 glory, and that on a Nintendo console. It's like sticking your nose into the best interracial gangbang with cherries on top. Not only does Goldeneye offer a solid single-player campaign, it also brings the best 4-player split-screen mayhem right on your Chesterfield. Any kid who's grown up in the 90s and owned an N64 remembers the countless Sunday afternoons peeking at your friend's screen corner to locate the motherfucker instantly. Hours and hours of fun.
Number 5. Chocobos, flying bird dragons, and lots of spiky hair. They are the ingredients of the best Final Fantasy ever made, and certainly the best 90s JRPG to date, Final Fantasy VII. You're playing as one high-voiced feminine bitch named Cloud, who has to kill a motherfucker called Sephiroth. On his way, he meets countless of allies, who all receive that special place in your heart and stay with you till the end. Dude, did you just took that line from a lesbian episode?
Fuck you, man. I already had to make the entire fucking list by myself and you came in late.
I told you I got lost on my way over here, man.
Yeah, and I had to fucking search the whole red light district for you. Again.
2 times that happened.
Number 4. Another Rare classic, Banjo Kazooie. Every game Rare touched in the 90s turned into fucking bling. Banjo Kazooie certainly blinked the shit out of it for its revolutionary take on 3D platforming. Where Super Mario 64 laid the groundwork for this brand new game category, Banjo perfected it with its flawless controls, creative level design and solid British humor. We still play this game to this very day.
Number 3.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
The original Metal Gear Solid is the game that finally made hide and seek mature. It featured a full-blown 3D version of Solid Snake right in your face. And boy was it awesome, and it still is. Being a stealth game, Metal Gear encourages you to fully think through your course of action. You have to tiptoe around your foes and hide every accidental corpse that comes from your hands. It's a game for real gamers that demand thought and patience. But we've quit playing after 10 fucking minutes because we don't have any of that and we're just reading the back of the box to you. But apparently, Metal Gear is quite something. Cheers, bitch.
Number 2. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is the gothic masterpiece that sets you in the boots of Dracula's son, Alucard, which is Dracula spelled backwards. A pretty fucked up name to name your son. But it's not as bad as Cristiano Ronaldo's son, who's named Cristiano Ronaldo. Narcissistic bitch. Back to Castlevania. Symphony of the Night is characterized by the most fluent side-scrolling whip action the Castlevania franchise has ever shown. The game consists of one grand world which opens up area after area as you unlock new skills and weapons. Now, 20 years later, it's still a motherfucking classic in the Metroidvania genre. Before we look at our number 1, let's look at some other legit games from the 90s. Honorable mentions.
Number 1. The 90s has been dominated by one ultra famous video game character.
Sonic the motherfucking Hedgehog, bitch!
No! Mario the motherfucking plumber, bitch! The mustache Nintendo mascot has taken the central stage of countless gaming classics from the 90s. This number 1 spot of our top 10 90s games is made up of all Mario games on the SNES and N64. Except for Mario is missing.
Piece of shit game.
We piled all the Mario games together, because otherwise more than half of the top 10 would be fucking Mario all over the place. Who doesn't love the crazy racetracks from Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64? Or the epitome of side-scrolling action in Super Mario World? And of course the number one of all Mario games, Super Mario 64. It's easy to overlook how many standards of today's 3D video gaming originated from this game. Did you know the game was originally supposed to be first person? Thank God Nintendo slapped an extra night on that one. So, Mario 64. Best game ever made from the 90s. And that's our list top 10 90s games for today. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up. It's your list. We took it from Megadrive. Bitch. So, see you next week, or whatever.
Mama fucking real. Fuck you.
Right.